Welcome to the Fitness Motivation Channel. In today's episode, Monica Huldt, known in the digital sphere as Swedish Bella, is one of the most recognizable yet controversial figures in the adult subscription content monetization sector. Her personal brand has garnered significant reach, accumulating 2.4 million followers on Instagram alone. Huldt's biography is characterized by dramatic twists and turns, making it a fascinating study of professional transformation and the strategic use of identity in the age of social media. The main narrative paradox defining her public image stems from the collision of her initial life path with her current status. Huldt holds a formal teaching qualification, yet she is one of the highest-earning content creators on the OnlyFans platform, ranking in the elite top 1%. Furthermore, her spectacular business success stands in stark contradiction to her publicly promoted, ultra-traditional, and submissive philosophy of married life. An analysis of Monica Huldt's case suggests that her leading position in the global influencer economy is the result of synergy. Leveraging a personal story of resilience, strategically cultivating controversy, and effectively scaling a digital business. Origin and formative environment. Monica Huldt was born in Poland in 1983. Her early childhood was shaped by an environment she described as super Catholic and rigorous. When she was 3, her parents divorced, and she lived with her mother and grandparents. Around the age of 5, a crucial turning point occurred. Her mother met her stepfather, which led to their emigration to Sweden. The period of adaptation in Sweden was marked by significant difficulties. Huldt did not speak the language, immediately exposing her to bullying from other children due to her foreign background. Additionally, the family struggled with poverty, as her stepfather was the sole breadwinner, and her mother had to wait for her Swedish documentation to be processed before she could seek employment. Retrospectively, Monica Huldt assesses her childhood as difficult, describing her mother as not the best parent and quite aggressive, using shouting and physical abuse. Monica Huldt's background, marked by early exposure to economic hardship, social exclusion as an immigrant, and dysfunctional patterns of power and control within the family, forms the foundation for her later narrative. This early struggle is a key component of her publicly promoted image of resilience, the ability to bounce back from difficult life events. Moreover, experiences in a hierarchical and rigorous environment may provide a psychological conditioning for her later adoption of an extremely submissive role in her marriage. The early learning of obedience might have become a learned survival mechanism or a search for stability. Education and formal qualifications. Despite adaptation difficulties, Monica Huldt obtained a formal education in Sweden. She holds a bachelor's degree in teaching, Licenciat w Dziedzinie Nauczania, confirming her initial aspirations for a conventional career path. Additionally, her multicultural upbringing translated into significant language skills. Huldt is fluent in 3 languages: English, Swedish, and Polish. Career dualism and job loss in Sweden. Huldt's professional career began in Sweden as a teacher, likely of history, given her education. This phase of her career was abruptly cut short by a moral conflict. Monica Huldt was dismissed from the school when it was revealed that she was earning extra money as an exotic dancer outside of school hours. The scandal surrounding her dismissal became the direct catalyst for her later transformation. Losing her job due to a public moral conflict forced her decision to emigrate to the United States around 2015, motivated by the desire to join her husband. This painful event not only determined her migration, but also provided her with her first media narrative, a story of condemnation and a double life. In the digital attention economy, scandal and personal drama have high market value, which became a strategic asset in her subsequent content monetization.
So I'll go back, oh, what I gotta
Transitional period and struggle for survival in the U.S. Upon arriving in the United States, first in Memphis, Tennessee, Huldt faced serious economic challenges. She arrived with minimal funds, and the lack of a green card prevented her from taking up legal and stable employment. For about 6 months, she was forced to live month to month, working as a stripper in go-go clubs. Huldt described this environment as dangerous. The day shifts in the clubs, commonly recognized as the most difficult in terms of earnings and conditions, were particularly exhausting. This period was associated with a severe emotional crisis. Huldt admits that she would go home exhausted and crying every night. This work was too intimate and uncomfortable for her, especially since she was married. Huldt's transformation from physical work in the erotic industry to a digital platform is not merely a change of workplace, but a strategic economic move. She described the shift to OnlyFans as a safer way to earn money. This analysis highlights how platforms like OnlyFans allow creators to regain control over their work environment, minimizing the physical risk and intimacy imposed in traditional clubs. The digitalization of work in the adult industry significantly improved her mental well-being, allowing her to transition from chronic stress and crying to financial stability. Brand and market position. The decision to focus on social media and OnlyFans was a turning point. Monica Huldt actively developed her personal brand, building a loyal fan base on Instagram, which facilitated her subsequent subscription success. The nickname Swedish Bella, despite Huldt being born in Poland, strategically leverages popular aesthetic stereotypes associated with the perception of Sweden, a common practice in digital marketing. On the OnlyFans platform, Huldt quickly achieved a leadership status, entering the top 1% of all content creators globally. This elite status attests to the exceptional effectiveness of her marketing strategy, high subscriber retention, and the ability to generate traffic from other platforms. Scale of monetization and financial growth success on OnlyFans led to a dramatic improvement in her financial situation. Huldt publicly stated that the platform saved her life, as she was previously barely making ends meet. In 2020, Huldt declared her monthly OnlyFans earnings were around $20,000. However, the growth was rapid and massive. By September 2021, her income had surged to an impressive £150,000 monthly, equivalent to approximately $190,000 at the time. This spectacular jump in income, an increase of about 750% within 1 to 2 years, is largely driven by a favorable market macro environment, including the global boom in digital subscription content that intensified during the pandemic. Huldt's financial success has allowed her to support herself and her husband. Building a legitimate business. Transforming the Swedish Bella brand into a revenue-generating machine required professionalizing management. Huldt transitioned from the role of an individual performer to an entrepreneur, building her brand into a legal business with a team and a management company. This team is crucial in managing operations, securing partnerships, and obtaining sponsorships. This structure can be interpreted as a long-term strategy to minimize the risks associated with platform instability, enabling brand diversification. Huldt actively uses her status to expand her business into other industries as an influencer and public figure, moving beyond pure adult content. Content and engagement strategy. An analysis of her top 1%, OnlyFans success shows that it relies not solely on visual content, but on effective customer relationship management, fan engagement. Huldt emphasizes that she is very consistent with high-quality content and invests a significant amount of time and thought into what she publishes. The key differentiator of her brand is authenticity and personal interaction. Huldt believes fans support her because they actually see that she is a real person. Daily chat with fans is a central element of her subscription retention strategy. In an environment where content is becoming increasingly commodified, personal interaction with the creator becomes the crucial mediating factor for fan loyalty and media consumption frequency. Analogous to the findings from fan engagement analysis in sports. Her main business lesson, which she promotes, is to never compare yourself to others in the industry. She stresses that the only way to succeed is to be authentic and find a unique model that resonates with the chosen niche, rather than trying to copy other creators. Leveraging traditional media. Integral to her success is the strategic generation of attention through traditional and digital news media, UK Daily Sun, Mirror, Truly, No Jumper Podcast. These media outlets consistently focus on three controversial elements of her life: her immense income, the dramatic career shift, teacher fired for exotic dancing, and the dynamics of her married life. This strategy ensures that Huldt's name remains in the news cycle, providing a steady stream of free marketing, PR. Actively engaging in discussions about her controversial marital relationship allows her to maintain visibility on mainstream platforms, from which traffic is then directed to her monetized subscription channels. The traditional wife model Monica Huldt is married to John. Their relationship has become a major topic of media interest because they actively promote an extremely traditional and submissive model of marriage. Huldt openly stated that she believes the secret to a happy relationship is adopting the old-school traditional wife role, where the woman is to always satisfy the man. In their dynamic, John makes all the decisions at home, and he controls every aspect of her life. Monica declared that she lives to please him. This attitude is rooted in her early family messages. She recalls her mother teaching her to be pretty and in good shape because no one wants a fat and ugly wife. Her submission is performative, manifesting, for example, in asking John daily to choose her clothes. Open relationship and monetization of controversy. The most controversial aspect of their relationship, which generates the most media attention, is the fact that Monica Huldt agrees for her husband, John, to sleep with other women, claiming that this is the key to maintaining his happiness in their relationship. John publicly described this as a luxury most guys would want, adding that this arrangement makes him a better husband. This dynamic has met with sharp social criticism. Monica Huldt admitted that she has lost childhood friends who outright accused her of losing her dignity as a woman. Analysis of this narrative suggests that Monica Huldt, despite being a financially powerful entrepreneur, intentionally relinquishes power in the personal sphere. This contradiction between her professional autonomy and extreme personal submission is a powerful attention generator. In the digital economy, controversy is currency. Without this shocking element of marital dynamics, her success story would be less newsworthy. The element of control and the open relationship guarantees a constant cycle of discussion and free PR, which in turn fuels her paid platforms. Monica Huldt as a case study of resilience. Monica Huldt's career reflects a classic narrative arc of resilience. Her story of transformation, from an immigrant child living in poverty, through a fired teacher and a struggling stripper, the period of crying every night, to a leading OnlyFans creator, is evidence of extreme adaptability. Fitting the archetype of survival against the odds, Huldt builds her image not only on aesthetics, but also on the depth of her personal narrative. Growth strategies and diversification beyond adult content. The professionalization of the Swedish Bella brand into a legal business with a management team minimizes the operational risks typical of individual content creators. By working with a management company that assists with drafting contracts and securing partnerships, Huldt has achieved a level of stability that goes beyond mere subscriptions. Her ambition is to use the acquired financial and media capital to enter other industries as an influencer and personality. This step suggests a long-term strategy for exiting or integrating pure adult content towards a more mainstream image. Achieving maximum monetization and media attention within a niche allows her to diversify revenue streams and build a brand more resilient to regulatory changes on digital platforms. This dynamic has met with sharp social criticism. Monica Huldt admitted that she has lost childhood friends who outright accused her of losing her dignity as a woman. Analysis of this narrative suggests that Monica Huldt, despite being a financially powerful entrepreneur, intentionally relinquishes power in the personal sphere. This contradiction between her professional autonomy and extreme personal submission is a powerful attention generator. In the digital economy, controversy is currency. Without this shocking element of marital dynamics, her success story would be less newsworthy. The element of control and the open relationship guarantees a constant cycle of discussion and free PR, which in turn fuels her paid platforms. Summary and conclusions. Monica Huldt is a figure at the cultural and economic nexus, an immigrant who transformed personal crisis and social condemnation into a global digital success. Her biography is an example of how to effectively monetize attention in the 21st century. Analysis of her career leads to several key conclusions about the digital economy. Monetization of the controversial narrative. The most important business element of Swedish Bella is maintaining media visibility by cultivating an extremely controversial personal narrative. The contradiction between her status as a financial potentate managing her own company, CEO, and her public image as an ultra-submissive wife in an open relationship is a powerful magnet that generates constant interest, which then translates into subscriptions. Digitalization and control of the work environment. The transition from physical, dangerous work in go-go clubs to a digital platform, OnlyFans, was a strategic move that provided her with security, control over her body, and a drastic increase in income. This platform not only saved her financially, but also psychologically. The importance of authenticity and engagement. Huldt's success among the top 1% of creators is not accidental. It relies on a strategy of high-quality content combined with intense, daily, and authentic interaction with fans. This relationship, where fans perceive the creator as a real person, is a key element of subscriber retention. Monica Huldt demonstrates that in the modern influencer economy, a personal story of resilience, combined with the strategic utilization of cultural divides, traditionalism versus a modern open relationship, provides a model for achieving maximal monetization and media dominance.
That's all for today's episode. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date. Leave your mark in the comments section. You can also suggest whose biography you'd like us to create for you. Support our channel so we can grow faster. Thank you very much for all your support. See you in the next episode.